guys. Okay, so I'm here to do a little sit down with you. I have all the questions that you asked me on Instagram. I don't know if you recall, I told you guys to ask me some questions and I will do a YouTube video to answer everything for you guys. So I'm here ready to answer. I'm rolling up my sleeves because I'm ready to answer every single question. And you guys had questions. You guys asked me all kind of questions. Questions about my love life, questions about work. You guys asked me the most. So I have my other phone. I'm recording with my main phone, but I have my work phone and I have all the questions in hand. So I'm gonna go through them. You guys were not afraid to ask me like the questions. Ooh, I wanted to put some lip gloss on. Hold on. Need some Abby BC on my lips before we continue, of course. You'll see my beautiful tree. Let me get my lip gloss first. Hold on. Hold on, we need a lip gloss break. A little Abby Beauty on the lids. This is birthday suit. My face is facing. Guys, I started a new skincare routine. I'll share it with you all, but need a little gloss on the lips. Right, you ready? Roll up my sleeves because this is serious. I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer. It's a little further away. This was very serious. Like, y'all asked me questions that I would not even think about asking myself, which is even more crazy. You like my little fit? I've had this for like 2 years, never really worn it, so I might do a picture in it later when I'm done with this recording, you know. So first question that you asked, what do you like most about traveling? I actually like visiting places I've never been and being a part of cultures that I've never seen or been a part of. I went to Belgium this year and I was only there for like 48 hours, but it's so different and the food was different. It was just so amazing to be part of that culture, even though I was there for a short amount of time. They're big beer drinkers apparently, which I did not even know. To get to Belgium was a task. We had to fly to the UK, England, and then fly to Amsterdam and then drive to Belgium. It wasn't like just one flight. We had to take a number of flights to get there to only spend 48 hours, like literally one day. It was a great experience, but I wish I was staying there for like a longer period of time. I could have enjoyed it a little bit more. The next question, if you had to move to a country, what country would you move to? I don't know. That is a very tight one because maybe I would move to New York. Reason being is because my mom is there, my family is there. Everybody that I care about lives on that side, so I would make the trip and go live in New York because I can work anywhere. I can work from any country, any place in the world I can work from because of the type of job that I have. So I would have to say New York because of family and loved ones, you know. New York. Was being an MUA your passion growing up? No. I wanted to become an architect. I wanted to draw beautiful houses and draw beautiful buildings for people. I actually studied technical drawing and building technology in school, and I started pursuing my architectural studies when I left secondary school. And when I started working after I left secondary school to put myself through college, that's when the love for makeup really started. I think I gave that story so many times. I was working at Duty Free Caribbean, and then my boss at the time wanted to know if I would be the brand ambassador for Iman Cosmetics. And they needed a rep in the store to like do makeovers and sell the products. You would get commission or whatever. But that's where my love for makeup really came from. And I was never a really makeup person. I had natural hair at the time. I never used to really wear makeup. Like, it wasn't really my thing, and it became my thing, you know. And then I started working at MAC, and then I resigned to do my own thing and start Glamour by Toy. Glamour by Toy was birthed because I saw the need in the market for a makeup company. So that's where that came from. It wasn't my passion. Architecture was my passion. My uncle is actually an architect. So I think it was kind of in my blood, and I could draw really well. I could draw. My mom said the reason why I'm so particular about my work is because I have that eye for like structure and making sure things are look a certain way and are a certain way kind of thing. Anyways, so yes, to answer your question, no, it wasn't my passion at the time. It became my passion, and it is my passion now. What keeps you going? I'm self-motivated. I hate to fail, and I always try to set goals that may not seem realistic, but in my mind I can't achieve them. It's so weird. I'm that person. I am that girl. Oh, if you tell me you can't run up them 100 flights of stairs, I'll be like, yes I can, and I will do it, run out of breath, bleed, blister my toes and my feet, and do it. That's the person that I am. So I don't know where that comes from. I need to figure that out. Next question. Now that you tour with celebrities, how do you balance work life? How has it been on the road? Now that I've worked with celebrities, you get a sense of, so I will say this, working with multiple people who are in the public eye, you yourself have to hold yourself accountable and to a certain standards. I mean, I always had high standards, but it got even higher. I always set the bar very high for myself. So they set the bar high for themselves, and if they're working with you, your bar needs to be high as well. So that's the only way I could put that. Like, when you work with them, you want to give, because cameras are on them 24/7. People are taking snaps, pictures, videos of them. So your work is going to be broadcasted everywhere, and you want to give a good account for your work. So you want to make sure that the work that you put out is of good quality. So for me, I try to make sure like my work is top and no matter what, non-celebrity clients and celebrity clients, I make sure my work is cut above the rest. You could tell a glamour heartbeat anywhere you go. You could, yeah, Toya did that on Chloe, Toya did that on Patsy, Toya did that on Allison. Like, you know my work anyway. Like, you don't even have to ask a question. The brows, the contour, the highlight, the finish, it's my signature. So yeah, I think I kind of strayed from the question. Who is your celebrity crush? Y'all are so messy. Are we talking like regional celebrities, or what category are we talking? I will give one. I have two. I'll give one of the two. Lewis Hamilton. He's a race car driver. I've loved this man forever, and he's so cute. And I don't typically go for brown skin guys. I like the guys darker, a little bit more rugged. I like his sense of style. I like a guy that has a great sense of style. So I think that's where that crush comes from. What do you look for in a man, eh? Yo, I scrolling and I did not. It's right here. What do you look for in a man? It's right here. Oh, you'll just go right into it. Oh my God. Give me some time. You'll have to ask me questions about my job and all that. You're asking me questions about that. I like a confident man. I like a man who is accountable. If we talking like physical looks, are we talking physical, or are we talking like the inner part of a man, you know, kind of thing? You have to give character, personality. I like a funny guy. I like a guy that holds himself accountable. I like a man that is honest. I want you to be honest with me and say, hey, I just want this from you, or hey, I'm not looking for this, that, and the other. So I like an honest man. I like a smart man, you know, an intelligent man that you can hold a conversation with and not feel like you're talking to some kind of dumb nigga. Like, okay, let's talk about physical. I like a man that can dress. I have a decent sense of style. I would think people have complimented me on the way that I dress, and people say that I have a great sense of style. So I would want a man who can stand up next to me and look good. Like, you can't be plain. I'm sorry. I want you to have some sort of edginess to your swag. I like a swag man. I love a swag man. It turns me on. I think that's the first thing I look for, as opposed to like, I don't go for pretty boys. I don't like pretty boys. It's not my thing. I'm not attracted to a pretty boy. I also like a guy who's a little rugged and rough around the edges, because I am a alpha female. I like a man that can tell me, you know, like rough me up a little bit. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but that's what I like. I like a man who can stand firm, who's confident, who is, because I'm super confident. I mean, like y'all do know that already. And I like a man that can cook, because I can cook. Or if you can't cook, you have a good eye for restaurants. So yeah, that's what I look for in a man. And until I find him, peace. The next set of questions. Can you adopt me? You want to live with me? So sweet. Decor. Love your Christmas decor. Where do you purchase them from? Courts. Hello. My whole house is Courts. You walk into my house, you see a Courts showroom. Big up Courts. They are the best brand to work with. One of the best brands to work with. I love them. You know, I wouldn't change them for the world. So Courts. What would you say is your biggest goal in life generally in your career? I would say being recognized internationally. I think I have been recognized regionally by soca artists and people around the region, I would say, but I need to be recognized amongst the makeup artists that are on those international scales, that do Beyonce and some of those actresses. When you hear Toya, the makeup artist, in those circles, you know instantly who they're talking about. I mean, I want Abby Beauty, my brand, to be recognized like a Fenty Beauty, like a NARS and a Huda Beauty. I want that for myself, and I'm working towards those goals. Those goals are there. It's on my vision board. It's on my whiteboard. If you come to the studio and you see my whiteboard up, you know, and you read these things, it's always there. Month by month, it's there. I mean, other goals are there as well, but that is always on my whiteboard because it is something that I want to accomplish, and I'm making short goals to get there. So getting there. Are you single? Yes, I am single. I think I have said this a million times. I'm not mingling. I am just single. I'm focused on Glamour by Toya. I'm focused on Abby Beauty and the other brands, Abby Skin, which I'm launching in 2024. I'm focused on these things. I'm focused on buying a home and just creating a wealth. I don't want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to be comfortable. So I'm creating that life for myself, and that is my focus right now. Work only. How has single life been for you? Oh my goodness, what is up with y'all in this single life? It's been good. I don't date. I'm not dating. I'm not interested in dating. My work life has me busy, and because of that, I don't have the time to date. I actually don't get any messages about going out and guys wanted to pursue me. A guy messaged me one time and said that I look unapproachable, and he didn't want to be let down, so he didn't even bother message. Can you imagine? I get those messages like all the time. I think we need a wine break. Hold on. We need a wine break. Okay, so we're back, guys. We're back with some wine. Make sure I look good. Make sure I don't look crazy on the people camera. Right, okay, here we are. Okay, guys, so where were we? How's single life been for you? I was telling my friend the other day, I said, yo, it really does get lonely at times because I live alone. So sometimes you want that company, you want somebody to talk to, you want companionship, but please don't fall. Hello. But when I really think about the dating pool and some of the things I'm hearing and things I'm seeing, I'm straight. I'm good. I don't need that. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm good being by myself. I am perfectly fine with being this way. Like, I good. Like, I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah. The dating pool is cool where it is. Cool where it is. I'm fine. No. I'm great. What are some of the products you used on Chloe? I knew that was coming. I use high-end products, low-end products. What I can find that goes with her skin. She has beautiful skin. Like, I don't even have to do a lot on her skin. Like, for foundation, everything just settles nice. She's so sweet. How did your work relationship start with Chloe? She came to St. Lucia for Carnival to jump in Legends Carnival band, Boom Bam, and her manager Shemay is Shemi's aunt, and they were looking for a makeup artist. They searched, they looked all over, they went through a number of pages on Instagram, and Shemi messaged me. She's like, hey, Chloe needs a makeup artist for the road. Are you available? Same response, Toya, if you want Chloe's makeup done flawlessly, Toya. And I remember meeting her for the first time. When she walked in the room, she instantly came and hugged me, and she said, your energy is just so amazing. And for me, when somebody compliments me on my energy, it makes me feel like you know me, like you feel me, you understand me, you're here with me. And I get a lot of compliments about my energy. So that for me was a big thing. Like, she didn't say you're so gorgeous. I mean, she said that later, but she complimented my energy, and she complimented my presence. She said, you have such an inviting and warm energy, and that just made me feel so good. And she loved her makeup on Carnival Monday. She loved her makeup on Carnival Tuesday. I did her after that once before she left, and then I got the call end of August? No, end of 2 weeks after. I was in Tobago. I'll never forget that. I was in Tobago. Me and Patsy were in a hotel room, and I see this American number calling me, and direct, and I was like, didn't I take my SIM out of my phone? Like, I was wondering who was calling, and it was Shemi. I was like, why don't I have Shemi's number saved in my phone? And then she's like, Toya, Chloe loved you, and she instantly mentioned your name. I wanted to cry. I think I did cry in the room with Patsy. Patsy was crying. It was just such an emotional moment for us, because she was so happy for me, I was happy for me, and then the moment was just so special, and how it should fall into, everything just fell into place. So God is so good. He's so good. What makes you smile, and what are your interests? Me smile. Being able to wake up. When I wake up, I smile because I'm given another opportunity to do what I love and to breathe and be alive. I love being around my friends, and I also love being around people that just make me feel like myself. I love bringing joy to people through my work, because I realize every time I do someone's face, they are filled with so much joy. They look into the mirror and they're like, oh my God, is that me? I can't believe this is me. I look so beautiful, and I did that. You know, that's how I think. Like, I made you look like that. I did that for you. Gives me a lot of joy, you know? Where do you see yourself in 3 years from now? I actually see my brand, Abby Beauty. I'm really working on the brand to get the brand out there, so people can be able to purchase the brand without having to message the page. So right now, a lot of people are messaging the page, hey, where can I find your products? They come to the studio to buy it, but I want to put it more in a central place. I want you to go to that store, be able to buy the products. We're working on it. We're also working on getting Abby Beauty on Amazon right now. That is a main thing. So it is going to happen. I put it out in the universe for 2024. A lot of things are being done in the background to bring Abby Beauty to your homes. Glamour by Toya. She's I is her, she's me. She's doing great, you know, smashing those goals and achieving those goals. But I still also have goals for her, and they will be achieved in 2024. Is there a second full video of the second Christmas tree? Cool. Y'all are obsessed with my Christmas tree. I'm gonna just, let me, wait, hold up. let me see if I can like do a little video of the tree in its entirety. This is my Christmas tree. Everybody seems to be so fascinated with my Christmas tree. I don't understand why. It's a basic Christmas tree, but apparently it's one of the best. Somebody said to me, yo, this is the best tree I've seen, period. I was like, you're not seeing nice Christmas trees? That's so weird. All the ribbon I got from Courts, and the tree is an old tree I have. I've had this tree forever. And I have some cones down here. Let me show you all. Some cones down here. You all are just obsessed with my tree. I still have some work to do for Christmas. I have to put lights up on the garland that I have all around the house. I still have that to do. I have a couple of things to do, but y'all are obsessed with my tree. The rest of the questions. So, all right. Next up on the questions list. You better stay. I hope you don't fall. Please don't fall. I just feel like you might. I vex with you. The 22nd is on. Y'all are so ridiculous. Next question. How has your new job changed you? It has actually motivated me to want more. When you have tasted very expensive champagne, you don't go back to drinking cheap Prosecco. So you always want to elevate your life and do better. My new gigs, multiple, I have gotten a taste of that good life. The lifestyle that I have tasted. I don't want to change it. I don't want to change some of the things that I've been exposed to. You know, it is a different sort of feeling when you have actually had it, tasted it, and you don't. I don't want to change that. I actually don't. For people who are fine with just being like simple and basic, great, that's for you. Toya is not a simple girl. Hello, I'm far from basic. Let me try answer every single question that you guys may have had. Why did you stop doing your lives? Oh, that's a good question. Toya Tuesdays came during, well, it was there before COVID, but it got super popular after COVID. And I was trying to figure out, what can I do to bring people into my studio space, into my home, or whatever. And Toya Tuesdays was booked. Fun fact, I was born on a Tuesday, which is so crazy. And Toya Tuesdays became this thing, it became bigger than me. I used to go to swim like, oh, I can't wait to see you tonight on Instagram for Toya Tuesdays. It became a thing. Girls used to rush home to make sure that they're home in time for Toya Tuesdays. And I was trying to figure out what was the next thing I could do, because I did not want to do Toya Tuesdays forever. I wanted to stop doing Toya Tuesdays and move into something different. So we have a podcast coming. I've been working on that podcast for about a year now. It's coming. We're working on the podcast. We actually now have a sponsor. Getting a sponsor, getting a space. We actually have one now. And my podcast is really going to be focused on everything. It's going to talk about relationships, life. I'm going to have different people on board, and we're going to be super raw. The podcast is what's coming. Toya Tuesdays, I don't know if I will do a Toya Tuesdays again. Maybe I'll pop out and do a live while I'm cooking and making something in my kitchen. But doing it, I don't know. What is your ideal date? Oh, that's a nice question. My ideal date, I am a romantic. I hate that about myself. Well, I shouldn't say I hate that about myself, but it causes me to put people in brackets that I shouldn't. Cook dinner for me and we sit and we have dinner at the house. So the flowers and the gifts and the date night and the dinner is a must for me. You cannot just feel like, okay, well, she's simple. I don't need to do, nah, you need to do all of that for me. That is very important, as well as the simple things. Yeah. Was your ideal date? You're really asking me questions about my personal life. You're not asking me no questions about my job. What was your ideal date? What happened? And how did it end? I had a date on the phone. It does not qualify as a date. It was long distance, and we both watched a movie, had the same snacks, and we had a date. I think that was the most romantic date I've had. The person wasn't physically there, but it felt that way because of how they made me feel so comfortable. You know? Yeah. How are you after your accident? How has your arm healed since then? My arm is okay. I'm a little bit, it's a little bit of a sensitive topic to talk about my accident and to talk about that happened to me because of how it was treated when it happened. My life is public, things about me are public, so I anticipated that when people found out about my accident, they would have reacted that way, but I didn't expect so much negativity. I'm still healing mentally from it. I still get, what you call it, when I see a horse, I get frightened, like I literally pause. It's hurting at this present moment. I actually have a doctor's appointment on Friday. Well, when this is, I would have probably seen the doctor already, but I have to go back to the physician so they can do an x-ray to see what the problem is with my hand, because it's giving a lot of problems and it's hurting. It's a bit swollen right now and it has some fluid in it, so I'm not sure why all that is happening, so I need to go to the physician and see. But God wanted to prepare me mentally for what he was about to bless me with. So that's how I looked at the situation thereafter. Because I was telling Jem, I went to Jem, my friend House of Jem, and I was telling Jemima, like, I was trying to figure out why God put me through this. And I was questioning him, why did this happen to me? Why did you make this happen to me? Of all days, well, not all days, but it happened for my birthday, and I really didn't like my birthday. I don't like my birthday. If you know me, you know this about me. I don't like my birthday. And I was questioning it, and it was just to prepare me for what all the things that he's about to bless me with, all the things that I'm about to be blessed with. So that's how I look at situations. Like, God, you're about to bless me with something incredible. So you have me go through something insane to receive that blessing. That's how I look at it. There's no other way to look at it but that way. What are your glamour art goals for 2024? I think I mentioned that. More visibility for Abby Beauty. Abby Beauty is at the top of my list, so she's getting all the priority right now. She's getting all the priority. She's getting all the love. She's getting, because I want her to start gaining some more visibility. Glamour has great visibility. I want Abby Beauty to get some more visibility. I've never been to Paris. I really want to go. I want to go to the Maldives, and I want to go to, let me think, I've been to all these places. Where have I not been? That is the question. I've never been to London. Like, actually, I've been to London's airport. I've never been to London itself. So I would say Paris, London, and Maldives. I think these three places are on my list. I think I only have one more question. Do you see yourself being married? Do you see yourself being married? Do you see yourself having children? And what type of wedding would you have? I do see myself getting married. I do see myself having children. I'm in my early 30s, so I would say that children, I don't know. Right now, I'm living life, boom. I'm doing me. I'm working hard, and that is where I am with it. If the kids come, they will come. That's how I see it. But I don't know. Small, very intimate. Maybe me and my husband only. And that's where I'm at. So I think I have answered every question that you've asked. You guys have been very raw. I have been very transparent. I tried to be very transparent because I wanted to make sure that I answered every single question that you guys may have. I'm going to try to edit this to post this before the new year. I just want to say Merry Christmas to all my followers, everybody who have been on this journey with me, Ivy Beauty Glamour Art. I love you guys. I adore you guys. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the fact that you could choose any MUA that you want. You could choose to follow any MUA you want, but you choose to follow me. I'm blessed to have some great clients over the years, so it's a blessing. So thank you guys for sitting with me and answering all your questions, because you asked me all the questions and I answered them for you guys. Till we meet again in 2024. Love y'all.